Yo, 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 good afternoon, everybody. Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I'm going to drop the link for anybody that want to come up. So today we have reaching or reality, where we're going to discuss different topics in life and just talk about if it's reaching or reality. And I want to touch bases on a little bit with human trafficking in Kern County. So we're going to do a little bit of reading regarding that. I dropped a link, guys, if anybody want to come on up. Bruce, if you're coming on up today. Rosie, you made it on time because I'm a little bit late today. But you good, though. Thank you for tuning in. What's up, Sophie? Tanaya? E&E? E&E in the house. She thugged it out with us last night. My bad, y'all. Had to get it together. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing pretty good. After that crazy night from last night, but, just makes me want to go harder, be a stronger person. Some motivation. Nothing but motivation. And good vibes, y'all. Good vibes. What's up, Fern? Bruce? Tracy P? Hey, everybody, leave in the comment section where you tuning in from again. City, state, or country. What's up, Carol JB? Hope everybody had a good day. Who else is up in this thing? I think I got everybody so far. We got 14 people up in here. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, today we running a little bit late. I had a few things I had to do. We got Keisha in here. Keisha's in here. Keisha all day. Hey, how's it going, Keisha? What's up, Bruce? You coming on up? I'm Victorious. How's it going? Okay, I see you, Keisha. I see you. I see you. So, if anybody wants to hop on up, I'm gonna let you guys know who's in the background, and then we'll figure out if they're a real person or not before I bring them up. Which is pretty much a lesson learned from yesterday, which I'm pretty sure all you guys know what happened yesterday, which was very disturbing. And it kind of just hurt my feelings, honestly, just the type of respect that people have for these boys. As it's just sad that people will go that low in life to do that. But it's all good. We live and we learn and we back stronger. So today is reaching our reality, and we're gonna recap on yesterday, just to do yesterday over. Do it the right way, so we can continue on this channel, y'all. And I do want to apologize, because I probably could have prevented it if I knew a little bit more. But as you guys know, I'm just learning, so we gonna get it together, y'all. Pretty much just discussing. We're gonna discuss a little bit of human trafficking that happened in Kern County. And then after that, we're going to get into the boys and then recap a little bit about yesterday as far as you do have a voice. So we're going to do yesterday the right way. Oh, yeah, we're the boys. You already know. I'm bracelet up today. But, yeah, that's pretty much that's pretty much it. Yeah, no drama Thursday. No drama today, y'all, for sure. Well, we want no drama every day, but we only can control so much of what goes on at this moment. Things will get better and things will tighten up. I promise y'all, and the channel will get a little bit better as far as, you know, things that happened like yesterday. But it's all good, man. We're going to get over it. For all the people that got discouraged, I got a little bit discouraged, you know. I understand. But we got to stick together and keep it moving. Yeah, I'm on StreamYard. So that's another thing, Rosie. As far as what I know right now, I can't see my wrenches or nothing. My wrenches. So I cannot control that. Where the boys at? Yes, of course. Let me drop my banners. Where the boys at? And then we're going to send prayers out for Classic and Sincere. Actually, I got to change that C to a S. Hold on, y'all. So we could get his name spelled the right way. And his birthday coming right around the corner. So I will be at the birthday party at the park, which is on the 4th, and the one on the 8th. I will be going live, you know, in and out, so you guys can see what's going on for those that can't be there. And shout out to all the people that came on yesterday. I think we had like 8 people up. 8. Yeah, 8. We had 8 people. We almost filled it up, yo. These lives just getting crazy. They going for over an hour. A lot of people coming up, but that's good though. That means we're doing good over here. And that's why people is hating, but it's all good, y'all. I'm gonna drop the link one more time. For anybody want to come up. Anybody else join us? Hey Kimmy, how you doing today? Hope everything's good with you. Hope everything is good in your hood. Where are the boys? Where is Summer Wells? Yes, shout out to the whole Summer Wells case. Where is Summer Wells? All these kids need to be found like ASAP. And prayers for them. Where is Xavier? Where is Baby Joe and all the missing children? Where are these kids at, y'all? What's up, Day One? What's up, Brits? Spicy Life. Hey, we got Brits back up in this thing. So we going to ask God the Most High that he brings nothing but positive energy into this live today. Positive vibes, positive energy, y'all. If you need 2 devices, you can stay on StreamYard. And yeah, I could do it on my phone. That's a good idea, huh? I guess let me see. But how's everybody doing today? Let me know in the comment section how y'all doing. Y'all doing good. Y'all doing blessed. Had a bad day, a good day. I'm victorious. Yeah, I probably did. I didn't read it yet. And that's another thing, guys. If I'm late on my messages, it's just I got a lot of messages coming in, and I'm just trying to get used to, you know, communicating with everybody. But I'm working on it, y'all, and I'm trying to get me a team together that could assist me in all this. You know what I mean? What's going on, JB? But I will check my emails after this. You was at the zoo. Sounds like fun. Tracy P says she's doing good. Tanaya is blessed. That's good to hear. That is good. Definitely good to hear. My bad, y'all. I'm a little thirsty. I was running up the stairs trying to get all this together. Justice for Amari, justice for Cass, justice for Samuel. Amen on that. All right, so I guess nobody wants to come up yet, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with we're gonna speak up on human trafficking, y'all. Let's get a little bit of information on this, because human trafficking is reality. It's actually not reaching. So this is definitely reality right here. So let me go ahead and share my screen so you guys could go ahead and run through this with me. Everybody, welcome to the chat. Thank you, I'm Victorious, for helping me out in the comment section. We're gonna bring up Bruce right now. Yo, going on, big Bruce in the building.
What's up?
How you doing, man?
What's up? Let me turn this a bit. What's up, man?
Same old, man.
Yeah,
Trying to get it going, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Hey, basically, I just wanted to say to you, it was just, I just want people to respect, and you said just respect each other's opinion. That's it. That's all I was trying to say last night. Uh, and I was having some issue with my phone for the reason I had to jump down, man. It wasn't you or anybody else. That was just my whole thing. That's all I wanted to say. I don't want to talk about it no more. But that was my main thing.
It's all good, Bruce. The best thing about it is that we can sit here and talk about it and come back together and move on. We are dealing with a lot of stuff with mixed emotions. So, and we only human, bro.
Yeah.
And then we got our own issues in life, but it's all about communication and love, bro. That's it. It's all, it's all good, man.
You know me, man. I
think we all had a little bit of mixed emotions yesterday. I know I did for sure, especially after the live.
Yeah.
That's why I just ended the live, bro, because it was just like, man, it's too much going on. But it's good though. It's all good at the end of the day because we're making noise for these boys, bro. Honestly, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
what's the thing for Kern County, man?
We're about to do a little bit of reading up on it right now. I just looked some stuff up on Google.
Oh, dude.
And all right, so look, Kimmy popped up in the background. That's probably not even her. I don't know, you guys. You guys let me know. Huh?
Make them show their face like I just did. I showed you my face and it came on
my
laptop.
Yeah, Kimmy, you got to show your face. If you anybody that comes up, got to show your face before I bring you up.
Form bomb, man. I don't get his channel taken away. I mean, everything was deleted.
Hey, but Kimmy, make sure you coming up here to talk about what we're talking about. Okay, I don't want nothing going on here, but just hold on before I bring you up. I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna share this screen, and I don't want it, going all slow and tripping on us. So basically, we just reading this to get a little knowledge and education on human trafficking and just kind of a reminder on how serious it is. And also, I guess this is stuff that's going on in our Kern County, because this is from KGET 17.
All right.
And then the video, if it skips, and we're just gonna go ahead and read. I wasn't actually gonna play the video, but it popped up. So let's just see if we can play it. And if it doesn't play, then we're gonna go to the reading. They put the real stuff in the reading, and anyways. It's a food job. This is not even.
Hey, check this out. Mute your mic before you see if that'll help.
All right, I'm actually trying to see if this is even a video regarding. It gotta be. Maybe it's just commercial or something. Let me see. Oh yeah. Let me get my mic real quick.
forward to this year. But just because the fair didn't happen last year doesn't mean you still can't get your fix of your fair food. That's why today we're here at the Kern County Fairgrounds, where they are holding another fair food drive-through event, and we're giving you
Yo, I don't know what happened. It booted me out. Bruce, you there? Oh, you can hear me? Okay.
I was trying to screen.
Yeah, it had kicked me out. That was weird.
Yeah.
But we're just gonna go ahead and forget the screen sharing for right now. I gotta figure that out, man. What's going on?
Yeah, you go pretty crazy when we talk to little.
What'd you say?
You're playing that video talk yesterday. It was like so.
What's going on, Roof Advice? But I'm gonna read it without posting it up there. So you guys, you didn't hear nothing, Bruce? I hear an echo.
I hear nothing, man.
Yeah, forget it. Anyways, anything you want to say, Bruce? Oh shit! Almost got my laptop. Yeah, anything you want to say regarding this human trafficking, Bruce?
I mean, I don't know, man. It's because it seems like, ever since like said what mission, it was right, man. And they have been getting like left and right. It's like it's just like what's going on there. You know, we were,
Yeah, yours is kind
when
of
I was watching the boys, it was like you seeing kids, like I said, like every day. There were kids, there were girls, and boys. It seemed like it was. It's what's really going on. But yeah, I mean, sex trafficking is everywhere. I mean,
yeah, it is, man.
that thing down there where take kids. I mean, because you can take kids, you can women, especially after when that really raw that Steve Dano where they talk about selling bodies. Those are getting, they're getting get pregnant so you kid, babies, and then use them for bodies, or when they got a little older, trafficking, like is it's so damn foul.
Yeah, Bruce, your phone is flipping again.
And you what?
Your phone
Can
is
you hear?
tripping.
Oh, is it tripping?
But yeah, I got this information right here that says human trafficking is a huge issue right here in the U.S. and most people don't understand what's really going on. I was just talking about the channel, referencing about human trafficking. Hold on, let me see. I was just talking about the channel. Where's the actual information at? I'm just trying to find a couple facts on human trafficking. That's what I'm doing right now in the background on my computer. At the same time, anybody else want to come on up and join the panel? I dropped the link. I'll drop it again. What's going on, Roof Advice? Okay, you guys. Hold on. Couldn't bring this up. But yeah, it's crazy that this type of stuff goes on, man. It's like a whole another world dealing with this stuff, man. You still there, Bruce? All right, let's see what this one gotta say. You out of here, Kimmy. Good night. Oh, Bruce. Okay, you went. I just noticed you went off, man. All right, yeah, you guys. I'm just trying to waiting on this to load in the background so I can read a little bit of information on stopping human trafficking. Hey, what's good? It's me, Ali. How you doing tonight? And once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We will be getting into the boys in a couple minutes. I just want to discuss this. It's just something that popped up in my head. And then, I had seen something regarding Bakersfield. Just trying to educate a little bit on human trafficking. Because every soul does count. And this stuff actually happens, like, I'm pretty sure in every city or somewhere close. All right, this one say 40.3% million people. No, 40.3 million people are enslaved worldwide, with hundreds of thousands in the U.S. Those are big numbers. That's crazy. 1-year-old is the youngest victim of cyber sex trafficking we've met. A 1-year-old. Wow. And it says 1% of victims survive trafficking. That means 99% do not survive or ever return home. That's very low right there. Only 1%. Only 1% of victims survive. 80% of survivors do not receive any help or resources for their recovery and healing. And this is actually a website that I'm looking on. They offer survival support, education, shelter support, and a few other things called Stopping Traffic. All right, I'm trying to bring him some more information on this. Yeah, they don't really have too much more on here. I dropped a link for roof advice. I'm gonna drop it again. Come on up. Anybody else new up here? Pop on up. Mama too. Bakersfield is a main hub for human trafficking and certainly located between Mexico, Las Vegas, etc. Yeah, I'll be hearing a lot of stuff about Bakersfield and this stuff that actually comes on the news, which is crazy because Bakersfield is, so close to Cal City. It was. I'm trying to find. I need to find this article that I ran across about 2 months ago. They were talking about child sacrifice, but it was a case that happened in the 80s, but it was in Bakersfield, and I'm like, what the hell? So it's definitely some stuff going on in Kern County for sure. Like, we cannot sit here and think that it's not happening. Mystical. Yeah, I believe so that I did. Gail says I saw that 19 people in an apartment. What you talking about, Gail? And he says, did you see Houston news yesterday? 19 people. Oh, okay. That's what you guys. No, I didn't. Um, One of you guys want to come up and explain or explain in the comment section? I'll read it out. We got 22 people in here. How's everybody doing? Yeah, but I want to keep it kind of short. We're already at 40 minutes, so let's just recap on yesterday and just talk about the boys, and let's get back on the boys. Where are the boys? And this kind of stuff that's going on with the boys just makes me want to go harder. You know what I mean? Especially, because it's just a lot of disrespect, which I really don't understand how somebody could go that low in life and put gay porn on my live when we, trying to advocate for these boys. And it's like, the only thing I could really think about is the person, the people behind it. Why are they doing it? Which only could be for one reason. You know what I mean? Is to stop people from advocating for these boys. But why? Why would you want to stop people from looking for some missing kids? I just, I don't understand. It's on me. Yeah, it could be jealousy, but why? I'm not even. I'm not going to really question anything of what they do because we all know why. But I just want to just touch bases on the situation because I just think about deeper things on why these people do these type of activities. Why it has to be a reason behind it. Besides just jealousy, it could be, but why would you be jealous about who's advocating for the kids? You know what I mean? But that's just let you know right there that people never have real intentions to find these boys in the first place or really had love for these boys in the first place to even have jealousy. You know what I mean? Because we all supposed to help each other build together. I want to work with as many YouTubers as I can, to help promote and advocate for these boys, promote their story and stuff. Yeah, Keisha all day, like perverts. That's and then it's a couple people that I talked to yesterday that had kids watching. You know what I mean? We sitting here talking about kids, and then you want to do that, and then for the people that's watching, nobody wants to see that. You know what I mean? But the whole point that I'm getting to is what's the why I do this behind the boys. You know what I mean? Because it's highly disrespectful for sure to the boys, to me, and to everybody else on here watching, to the family. But this is the type of things that these boys have to go through just to be found, which is very sad. But at the end of the day, that's what makes me go harder and do what I do, because the fact that people do things in this nature, and just to go that low in life to disrespect this whole situation, which is really just unexplainable. Honestly, you know what I mean? Like, I know evil exists here on earth, but would you ever think that people would scoop that low? But you know what? Like I said, it's all good though, because you live and you learn. You got to turn a negative into a positive. You feel me? And make it all for the better. Well, I learned a couple lessons from yesterday. You live and you learn, and that's what it's all about. Oops, I did not mean to put that up. Y'all don't start dropping numbers. But those are the type of people that we have in life, y'all. Those are the type of people that we got to deal with. And at the same time, I just want to let you guys know we got to understand who we dealing with and what we dealing with, because I'm trying to stop that from coming into our channel when we going live. But they still might be able to create fake pages or whatever and hop in the comment section. So people have to keep that in mind before reacting. You know what I mean? Just remember that we do have these people pretty much attacking us. Actually, they are attacking us, me and multiple other people, which goes back to why. You know, it's not funny, but it's why. Because they're seriously doing this, trying to alter this case in every type of way possible, which is just leaning back to the adoptive parents, which is just making them look guilty, because apparently they're coming behind you, especially with that message that we received last night from Jamie. You know what I mean? That pretty much tells a lot of what's going on, talking about the players and the people. Basically, you know, it's somebody out there pumping fear into people to stop looking for these boys, which I've seen a lot of people just back up out these boys. And that's one thing for sure that I'm not gonna do. If anything happens, I'm gonna let y'all know. I don't care. Like, you know, shit. I didn't mean to cuss, but it's just real deal. You know, these are my real feelings. I'm not running from nothing. Like, and but I haven't received no threats, or nobody has contacted me, or even, because they probably know, like, oh yeah, they probably trying to figure out a way, but they're not gonna figure it out. You know what I mean? But that's just a little bit of my feelings on what's going on and how I feel about the boys. And then, you know, what happened yesterday, basically. But I appreciate everybody in here. I appreciate the love, and I appreciate people coming back also and not getting discouraged to come to my page, because that's probably one of their goals intended too, is to discourage people away from my page, which, you know, a couple people did get discouraged, and I don't even know, they might come back, they might not, but I hope everybody understands. But we cannot let the devil affect us, y'all. We gotta keep moving forward, and we gotta stick together, because that's their intended goal. That's exactly what they want. Hey, what's going on, Black Queen? Thanks for tuning in. You guys understand what I'm saying? You know, they want this to happen. They want us to separate. They can't do nothing else, so they're gonna porn bomb my live when we advocated for children. That's how much they don't want these kids to be found. You do have great speakers on, Rayshawn, as it may make your audio echoey as the sound echoes. Oh, so it's echoing? Hey, hold on, girl. I'm gonna bring you up. Just let me finish getting this message across. How do I sound now, you guys? I'm still breaking up. Hold on real quick. Hold on. All right, so I'm back. Yeah, see, it's my internet connection probably tripping right now. Hold on. All right, yeah, Gail, you're just gonna have to wait a little bit because this internet is tripping. And I just noticed it tells me at the top. I just realized that. So when it goes out, I get a little notification, y'all. All right, so how do I sound now? Is it still breaking up? That I'm off video? The internet has been on and off today. Hey, Mama too. Jamie, is that you? I'm good now. All right, cool. Yeah, I guess the internet service is tripping out here in Cal City, so not my fault. Hey, Jamie, would you mind coming up and explaining, basically that message that you sent me last night for the people? Because, that was a pretty deep message, and a lot of people kind of, want to know what's going on. And at the same time, that is something that, that needs to be explained. I mean, like, we need to know what's going on. So that would be very great and appreciated. I'm gonna drop the link one more time. You don't gotta show your face if you don't want to. You pretty much know how it works. Just breaking up again. All right, Gail, can you go ahead and exit out real quick so we can bring Jamie on up? Just so the internet connection can go a little bit better. All right, I see your face, Jamie. I don't know if you want to keep it up or not. I see that's you. I'm gonna bring you on up right now. Thank you for joining the live.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. How you doing today?
It's hot.
You know what? I haven't even been outside yet. Actually, I went outside once. It is pretty hot. But yeah, I want to thank you for coming on up. Also sending that information. That was some pretty deep information right there. So you mind just kind of explaining that? Just recapping on basically everything.
So I was watching your other live, and I'm echoing, aren't I?
No, you sound good. You good.
Oh, okay. So I was watching the other live, and you guys brought up Garcia, and he was very. It was an odd thing with him. So the whole reason he got in contact with me is because I was on the Facebook groups, and I was asking, how do I keep the boys' names in the media? Because that's what the National Missing Children's people told me to do. And he came up and he said, oh, I'm heading there in 2 days. And that's when I went on the Facebook pages for Cal City and said, hey, I need somebody to come out. And then you and a bunch of people came out for me. And then we just, we ended up.
So you actually contacted him?
No, he contacted me.
Oh, he contacted you. Did you ever ask him how he got your contact information?
He messaged me on Facebook because I was in the groups.
Okay.
So
he seen you like on the news or something, or?
I hadn't gone on the news at that point.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, I didn't go on the news or anything until that day because I was the only one willing to go on that day that we went out to search. But no, I had stayed off of YouTube and the news, I wouldn't go on. They I was on the group messing like the pages for the boys.
Yeah.
And like I said, he found my name on there. And so that's when he started reaching out to me. At least that's the story he said.
Yeah.
But like I said, he came out here that day. And I think you even mentioned it to me that day when we were at the park, and you're like, we've already searched here. And how does he not know anything when, he shows up and he doesn't know anything?
Yeah, exactly.
And that didn't make sense. He told me that day that he had been asked by somebody in Cal City who was a former client to come out and check out the case, but he wouldn't give any more information than that.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's pretty deep right there.
Then, so we went and we did the park thing. He ended up in Lancaster, and then because he said he went out to Silver Saddle. Then he said, "Oh, I've got a big tip in Lancaster," but then all of a sudden that person didn't show up.
So do you know why he went to Silver Saddle? Because that same day, that security guard out there in the red truck, do you know about him?
Now, I never went out there, but
Yeah, I know.
Cheyenne, I
but
know.
Keisha and Cheyenne had went out there.
Yeah.
And that man the same day ended up chasing them halfway into Cal City. So basically, what I'm trying to put together, if they were connected in somehow, I don't know.
Well, it seems kind of so we mentioned, me and Jennifer, when we went out to when we passed out the flyers to the writers,
yes,
out at Borax Bills, we talked to the people that worked there, and they had mentioned that they saw a van coming from the Silver Saddle area this Friday or Saturday before the boys were reported missing. We reported that to Chief Walker. When he did his interview, he stated that they didn't have any reason to go out to Silver Saddle. We said,
yes.
well, wait.
Was it any description of the van? Do you know, or just a white van?
No, the lady was positive it was just like his van, and obviously there's a lot of those white vans that go out to the prison for the ride shares, but
oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, they do got them prison vans.
But Borax Bills is farther than that, and she said she saw it coming from way out by Silver Saddle.
Yeah.
And so that's when we brought it up to Chief Walker, who said, well, I don't know. And he said, we'll look into it. But then when we went out to Borax Bills to actually pass out those flyers, we were actually told that the police came out and talked to them, and they said that there was no way that the van was out there, and that what they told us wasn't true anymore. And I was like, okay. This was like 2 days later is when she changed her story. Because she was questioning why we have a local search and rescue. I didn't know if you know that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Don't they isn't that the station out there in the desert, right?
Well, that's
the desert squad or something like that.
They have that, but I guess the people who work out at Borax Bills are part of it, as well as there's a network of Highway Patrol and like Mojave Sheriff and all that could have come out as well. They were never called.
Yeah.
Is what they told me.
Wait, say that again. You said who was never called? Sorry about that.
Our local search team was never called, is what they told me when I went out there to give them their flyers. They said that they would happily come out. She was supposed to get on the phone and set something up with us to do another search of the area and the perimeter. And, because like I said, she was a previous ambulance operator, and she works with the Kern County Sheriff, the fire department, Highway Patrol, all that. And she said that she never got called, that they were willing to come out. But then, like I said, a couple of days later, we go back out there and everything's changed. She pulled me in the back room and didn't want to say it in front of everybody. But yeah, she said we were supposed to stop looking. And I'm like, okay, well, we've already printed out 1,000 flyers. So we went ahead and did the Borax Bills thing. But like I said, as far as Garcia, he then went out to Silver Saddle, which he said was on his radar, but I don't know how it was, because it's not like it would be something that pops up.
Yeah, because we was all, he said we was all supposed to go out there together, correct?
Well, yeah, remember we were supposed to go to the park, do the park, go home and have lunch. Yeah. and then they canceled. I know you and I went home because we ended up in the pond.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, we were supposed to go back out there, and then he's like, "No, I'm going to Lancaster," which, you know, it didn't seem like he was very organized for being professional, and he is a professional. He actually is licensed. He's worked on many cases, famous cases. He's familiar with he's been on Nancy Grace and all this, but this case he just didn't seem to act professional.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of seen that first day. Like it was just kind of, it was just awkward a little bit. You know what I mean? And it was other, you know, Cheyenne and them didn't come either because they just felt it was kind of weird. You know?
Yeah. And then, well, and by then Cheyenne had already gotten threats
By Jamal and them, right? Or the extended family.
I don't know. Well, I know the people with the red truck really scared her, and she'd been getting phone calls, she said. Now, I hadn't gotten any threats from anybody specifically. I had talked to Jamal and he refused to help. But when Garcia came, like I said, he was here that day. Instead of going back out to Silver Saddle, we met up at the house, him and I, and then we went to, Laura called us over to Mike's house. Mike had us all go in because David, the news reporter, was there. And we invited Garcia in. He refused to come in. Again, that was kind of odd because this was something that, you know, if you're a private investigator, you would want to look at the footage firsthand. But he didn't want to do that.
What day was, you said this was the same day?
Yeah.
Okay, so wait. So when he left to Lancaster, he came back?
Yes.
Oh,
So
okay.
that was the same day they found the bones in Rosemond.
Yeah. So was that the lead that he was talking about, or and maybe he just said Lancaster, got it confused or something? Did he tell you once he got back?
He was supposed to go to Lancaster to meet somebody at a restaurant. And he said he got there, he saw, as he was passing Rosemond, he saw the police and everybody out in the middle of the field. And so he went ahead and went to Lancaster. The person never showed up. So he hurried up and went back and went to where the police were there in Rosemond. Obviously, they weren't going to let him in. It was a crime scene. But he stayed there until they loaded up what was found, and then came back to Cal City, talked to me for a few minutes, like I said, in front of Mike's house, and said that he couldn't get any help from the police department, that they weren't going to help him. Like in normal cases, he said they usually talk to him and everything. They trust him and all this, but apparently they didn't in this city. And then he said he had to go back to, he lives up above Redding, up in Northern California.
Yeah.
So he had to drive back up there that night, and then he was going to come back. But then he ended up calling me, not the next day, but a day or two after that. And that's when he told me that my accounts had been hacked and they were trying to get to his computers, and that you know, all this stuff was going on. He got on the phone with my husband because I was in the middle of doing something. So he got on the phone with my husband and told my husband not to let me be anywhere alone. That the players involved were very dangerous, and if I continued, my life would be in danger.
Man, what the hell? So, well, yeah, that was basically a threat right there.
Yeah. Obviously,
so the players, meaning who?
He didn't say. He just said.
So who? What's your opinion? Like, what do you think? Because when you say players, I'm thinking like, you know, the West family.
Well, so he had the at least when he talked to me. So the thing that he gave out to me was that the boys did not go missing on the 21st. He thought they went missing the 18th, 19th, or 20th, and that they were put somewhere between Bakersfield and Cal City. So I mean, at that point, the players would be the adoptive family. He believed that most likely what happened was Trezell got angry, and
Wait, you said the players are in an adoptive family?
that's what it came across as to me.
Yeah, your
It, you
opinion.
know,
Okay.
because like I said, the whole time he was here, he kept talking about how it was Trezell, it was Trezell, it was Trezell, and that he'd seen this happen before, and then so I backed off, me and the other ladies, because we would go out twice a week. Me and the group of ladies would go out to the house and pray twice a week, and kind of meet up and just figure out what we were going to do next. And then I went a week or so without hearing from him, and I got a call asking me if I could go to Tehachapi. And I said, okay, for what? I thought you didn't want me to do this. And he said, well, just come out here. We're not going to tell anybody we're here. But I want you to be like a person because you know the area. I was like, okay. So I went out there and I showed up, and there was 3 news stations there, as well as he had 2 team members and himself there. And then he had the people who had sent him the tips. So somebody, I believe it was, so somebody from the base was driving by, and I believe it was the 20th or 21st. They couldn't quite get their day straight. He couldn't remember, but he was coming home early from the base, and usually early outs are like Fridays. Every other Friday they get early out. And he saw a golden Tahoe up on one of the trails, and there was a black man with 2 kids going down this trail, and it just didn't seem like they weren't dressed correctly and things like that. And so he didn't call the cops that day. He just kept driving home. But when he heard about the boys missing, he called Garcia. He said he called the police after he heard on the news what had happened, but they never got back to him. So he called Garcia. So that's when we went up there. During that search, he found a children's shoe and like a kid's water bottle thing and all that, but they couldn't find any other signs. We found one bone that was fresh, but ended up being a mountain lion had killed something up there. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it wasn't a sheep. It was another animal, but like a coyote or something. A mountain lion had gotten it. Then he refused to call the police himself that day. He wanted me to call, but the people who had actually brought him out decided to call. He actually refused to walk to where the bones were, because there was bones, there was blood. And then there was a few spots along the fence that had been looked like a person had gone through. Like you could tell that the wire was stretched.
Yeah.
And then there was it wasn't animal hair. It was like white fibers, like you would get almost like off of a parka, like a coat.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
But he never, he didn't bother telling that to police or anything like that. So we all went home. He said he was going home. He said he had to be on the Mia Maples case because they were paying him. But then I kept seeing after that, in between the times he would call, he would be in Mojave, which, is a long stretch from the 5. He should take the 5 to get to LA from Northern California.
Yeah. So what do you think he was doing in Mojave? You don't know?
No, I mean, there wouldn't be any reason for him to be out here though, except for this case. He would call here and there. Like he would ask, the one call that I was talking about last night, he called me and he said, hey, have you talked to the police? And I said, well, no, not like, I mean, obviously I've talked to them out at the house and just in general to say hi or whatever, but I hadn't actually like spoken to them. And that's when he told me that they were, they called him in a threatening tone, was his words, and kept questioning him on his relationship with Jamal. So that first day that he came out, I suggested that he get in contact with Jamal. And he said, well, I don't know. And I'm like, okay, but you know, maybe you can get a little more information, more pictures, something.
So do you feel like he already probably would have knew Jamal? Like, did you get that kind of vibe?
I don't know. I mean, he wasn't really willing to do much of anything.
Yeah, exactly. So it just seemed like he was just out here trying to get information or something.
Yeah, exactly. And so I talked to Jamal, and Jamal said that he was willing to talk to him, but he wanted to be vetted. I know that was a word you hadn't heard. So vetting just means like doing a background check and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then, like I said, Garcia still said he refused to talk to him, but that doesn't make sense to me, because even if you think that the adoptive family is involved or not involved or whatever, you would want to talk to somebody within the case. You know, and then after that, he said he was getting threatened, and so he was getting off the case. But this is the same guy who was telling me, my husband, that he had sat through interrogations from the Mexican mafia and been arrested in Mexico and all these other gangs. And he, you know, spent days stuck with them because he was, you know, trying to find stuff out. But you're afraid of, you know, Chief Walker.
Yeah, that's crazy. So do you think the chief probably never even threatened him, huh?
No. So from what was said on the news channels and what I heard from Brian and David and all that, was that they weren't willing to share information, but they didn't say he had to leave. They just said that he had to not step on toes. Does that make sense? Like, he wasn't going to run their investigation. He could do his own, but they weren't going to give him any information.
So he just basically used that for an escape route.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So like, does he still contact you or anything? Do you still talk to him? Or
so he contacted me after that about the GPS coordinates. So he called me and asked me if I would go out and look at these GPS coordinates. And I said, okay, yeah. And he told me that not an ex-employee, but he wasn't working in the same division, but a government employee had access to the GPS, and had basically like the Google Map version of the military. And he had found something in this specific area, but he wanted half the money. Garcia said no, and I guess kept talking to him, and he finally gave him the coordinates. But I was also, like I said yesterday, or in the message I sent you today, that I was told not to go out there by myself.
Yeah,
so
that's what I was just about to say next. Like, how do he send you somewhere?
Yeah.
He told you don't go nowhere by yourself.
Well, he only sent me a picture too. And so my husband had to go on, you know, he works with computers and all that. And so he went on and actually found the coordinates. My husband couldn't go with me that day because we have the kids, and I didn't want my kids involved in all this. And so I called Jennifer. Jennifer went out with me. And like I said, he told me, if there's police around, don't trust them, you know, be fearful. And I'm like, okay, why? You know what I mean? Like, I've met all the police at this point. And, you know, I've never been one to be afraid of police. But when we pulled up, the main detective, I believe it was Hansen, and then Hightower was there. And Hansen didn't want to talk to us, but Hightower did. And, you know, we got the same picture, the same coordinates. They had been sent the same thing that same day. And so we were all kind of like, what's going on? But once me and Jennifer got away from them for a few minutes, we're like, you know, maybe we need to call somebody. Well, we knew Steve was in town because we saw him that morning. So I called him out. And then, like I said, the cops didn't find anything. They dug in one spot that the actual location was, and they didn't find anything. We kept walking around, and that's when we found the sheep bones. We didn't find the actual sheep head like Hansen did, because once we saw the bones, we like stepped back. We're like, no. And then, like I said, Steve came out, and he did a live that day. Him and LV United actually was out there with him that day too, and Laura.
Yeah.
And then
Laura from California City?
Yeah. I believe Cheyenne was out there too. She had her van out there. I don't know if she came all the way out to where we were though. And then so that turned out to be nothing. I called Garcia and he didn't want to talk to police officers. The police officers didn't want to talk to him because I was like, look, you guys got the same information. You guys need to talk because, you know, what if this is the guy who did something, or, you know what I mean? Or he knows more information and he's just sending everybody on these chases, but nobody wanted to talk to each other. And so after that, the only time I heard from him was when he called me to see if Steve was okay to talk to. Because he said Steve had been asking him for, you know, how to do investigations and stuff like that. And I said, well, like I said in the text, I don't know him. But, you know, as far as I know, he's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty deep information right there. So it just seems like it's definitely some type of force behind trying to stop people from looking for these boys.
Yeah. Well, I know, like I said, that was the first time I had been threatened. And then I know Cheyenne got a lot of bad stuff going on. And then, because the night that I did the vigil here, when it was really bad weather, she was afraid to get out of the van.
Yes, Cheyenne was pretty, shooken up behind it. She actually, went through a lot.
Yeah, well, she left town for a little bit too. So,
Yeah.
But then I know, there was a couple others that got some weird, and even outside of that main group, like the ladies that were praying with me, they would get like weird text messages too, like stop what you're doing and things like that. So, but it would be like an unknown number. There would be no way to figure it out, kind of like those spam calls.
Yeah. Yeah, I know a couple people told me that they went through the same thing, that people told them stop what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. And that, that started before Garcia came. And then, I never really got a threat until Garcia got here. So I don't know, like I said, if it's legit, then he should have said a little bit more, or, given us some sort of proof. Because like my husband checked my accounts, he's like, nothing was happening on your, because, like I said, he does the computer thing, so he knows how to check all that. He said nobody hacked anything. And he said if he's a private investigator, his stuff should have high security on it anyway, VPNs, all that stuff, like, they use at the base. But I don't know, it got to the point where my husband didn't want me to talk to him at all anymore, so we didn't.
Yeah, it was just getting pretty deep. All right, so one thing I want to just ask, because you're right, I think the last time I seen you was that day, right? When we were searching at the park.
Yes.
Okay, and where you was pretty much on the bio side, right? Or was you at that moment like where, or was you just in the middle trying to figure things out? Or
so
because the only reason I'm saying that, because I wasn't really watching the YouTube and all that stuff, so I didn't know about all the negative stuff that was going on. And then next time I see you, you was up there with, on the panel that you was on.
Oh, that was quite a bit later that I went up with Doug.
Yeah, so I'm just, just for, and there's probably a couple people in here, so you just kind of explain so everybody get a cool understanding, you know what I mean? Because the whole point is, it's about the boys and sticking together, you know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure it's a couple people that just basically just wants to know.
For me, I don't completely doubt the bio family. I think from what I've seen, there's some questionable behavior, but the same behavior has been done on the adoptive family. And the only reason, it's been so long that I think if Trezell had done something to them, they would. I don't think he's smart enough. I honestly don't think he's smart enough to get away with it. The only person who might be able to get him off would be Jamal. But as far as, that would take a lot of money and a lot of influence, which he does have to an extent. But, it's, it's always questionable just because a lot of times when this thing happens, it is the biological family that comes and takes back the kids. And then hearing things like I mean, I was told by Ryan's sister that she was moving because the police found out where she lived. That's like, wait, what? I by no means think Roro is any way involved at all. I think she is like the one person who is truly in it for the kids. The bio dads, I never met the bio dads. I never heard anything about the bio dads. But the more, as time goes on, I don't know anymore. I mean, my hope is actually that the bio family does have them, because that would be the only scenario at this point that would be any good.
Yeah, I don't believe the bio family has the kids. I don't think they have anything to do with it, because just based, you know everything. Their story doesn't, and then the cameras that they got. If anything, what do you think about the camera footage?
So
Because thinking anything else different would think that the cameras is altered, because that's the first thing that I looked at is the cameras.
I don't think they're altered, and I don't think that the boys went missing on the 21st at all. I don't think the boys went missing on the 20th or the 19th. I think they've been gone for a while.
Yeah, so that would tell you right there what you just basically said. That would tell you that Giselle and them got something to do with it, because they basically would lie about that fact right there, that the kids did not go missing on the 21st. So if the bio family had the kids, why would Giselle lie about that?
Well, my thought about that is, and this is just a theory that that we've all tossed, not you and I, but me and the other groups and stuff, not Facebook, but within the city, have tossed around, is you're allowed to be in contact with the bio family after adoption. And I know Ryan said she didn't have a relationship with them at all, and that they didn't want to talk to her, which probably did happen, because a lot of people don't. But like, my adopted daughter, her mom knows where we live. She stayed in my house for a whole weekend. She knows our phone number. She knows everything. So if my kid came up missing, that would be the first person I talked to. So they could have, been in contact at some point, because they also said that they were trying to give the boys Christmas presents. And how are you going to give boys Christmas presents if you don't know where they are?
Well, they could have just contacted them to try to, to set it up to exchange the gifts. But it would still go back to Giselle reported the kids missing on the 21st.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing is still adding up to the bio family being able, physically possible, to be there on the 21st to take the kids.
No, and that's been like, there's no way that they could have gone. Well, I mean, I guess they could have jumped the fence through the back, whoever did it.
But it would have been on camera. And then it still would have had to been perfect timing to where that's when Giselle just happened to walk in. Was
exactly.
I guess that would be good timing, but then it would still be on camera. And then all the other footage that's around, and you still got Jesse's footage, door cam footage, because it wasn't that dark around that time when they supposedly came up missing. And then just all the other activities, like Jacqueline lying, saying that she did look for the kids, but she really didn't. Why is she lying? It's just too much lies on their end for anything to lead towards the bio family, unless they assisted. But then still, these people did way too much, since day one to just, my opinion, to be involved.
That's the thing. It's like
go ahead.
As far as the bio family doing stuff, yes, a lot of the bio family has done stuff, but in my eyes, Ryan has not. And people will disagree, but when she came out here the first day, they brought out a bunch of family. I went out there. Laura was out there.
Ryan is going through a lot. It's hard for her, because she's getting it from all directions. You know what I mean? She's getting negative and positive stuff. So it's hard for her because her boys are gone, and so that's probably why she says she's not. That's why Roro is the spokesperson for the family.
No, this all happened before Roro was there. Roro I met on I think it was January 2nd when we did that big march out into the field. The first day she came, it was December 23rd or 23rd, because the boys went missing on the 21st. So the 23rd, a whole bunch of family, the bio dads, everybody came out, and you know, they'd never been out here before. It started getting cold. It was getting dark. Myself and Laura and a few of the church women and the mayor even, we brought blankets. We were getting food. Jesse had ordered food from some of the pizza places here in town who were donating throughout this time, and they literally just left. They just left. You know, and that
You're saying that you said that Ryan Dean just left?
all of them. But yes, Ryan Dean was there.
Well, she's going through a lot. I mean, she's the biological mom of these boys. I mean, emotionally, you gotta kind of put yourself in her shoes. You know, it's gotta be hard.
If my kids were missing, I mean, and this is just my personal thing. If my kids were missing and the people who I thought did something to them were in that house, I would sit there every single day and follow. There would be no way I would leave where the person that I think did something to my kids was.
Well, so what's she supposed to do? Just stay around?
Well, no, we actually offered her we were going to find her a place to stay or put her up at the hotel.
Yeah, I don't know. She probably just wanted to go back home, but
yeah.
At the end of the day, it still doesn't add up to Ryan. I mean, not Ryan. Trezell and them stories still doesn't add up to the bio family having the kids. That's where I eliminate the whole part on my side, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel like that. But
no, and and
like I said, everybody, entitled to their own opinion. That's what it's here for. But I don't know. I just disagree, basically. I just disagree on that fact.
And yeah, I'm seeing the comments. Jackie and Trezell did no, and we were out there. Well, I was out there the 21st, and then me and everybody and my family were out there on the 22nd, and we were questioning them then. We were sitting right there when you were out there, and everybody was out there too. And I don't think anybody has clean hands now, whether it's the bio family feeling guilty about the kids being gone in general, that just, I don't know it, but it's just, there's too much time has gone by. There's too much that has happened that I can't say who did what or what. I don't know if it wasn't one of these sex offenders in our community at this point.
But everything would still be on camera. You can't say you believe the cameras and then,
and then not believe the cameras.
Think about all the other cameras in the neighborhood too that the police said they have. I don't know if they have it or not.
Well, I know that they hadn't talked to quite a few people. The Hispanic man right across the street, they never talked to him.
So did you talk to him?
Yes, the Hispanic man, yes.
And what did he say?
He's the one that said he saw both boys, because he saw all 6 kids when they first moved in, and this would have been the very beginning of October, because his daughter wanted to play with the little ones. And so, but she was refused. She was sent away and refused. And then as far as the cameras, his cameras were motion activated. So you would have to walk up to his house in order for them to record. Now, Jesse did not show anybody his footage.
So he never gave footage to law enforcement?
So the FBI walked in on the 22nd and took his footage. Now, Perla was actually in there when they did it. So I don't know if she knows what they took or didn't take.
But he did have footage of the 21st.
Yes. On his.
Yeah, so it covers the full house and both sides of the house.
Yes.
Yeah, so That's once again, if anything else happened to the kids, according to Trizel's story, it will be on camera, correct?
Yes, but then you got to question why they haven't arrested him yet.
Arrested who?
Trizel.
No, I'm talking about if the kids was to walk out or to be abducted.
Oh,
It
no, no.
would
I
be
don't think they went missing that day.
Check your messages, Rayshawn. I don't know if you see them or not.
what, the comments or messages?
No, in the private.
Uh,
So when did they go back out there to measure the house? I know they went out there months ago to measure the house. They brought out the FBI with specialized photography and measuring equipment and stuff like that.
yeah, I think they went like a couple weeks ago. But yeah, back to what we were saying. I don't know. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm just trying to get, I'm just trying to understand your opinion. That's all I'm trying to do. But we just gonna pretty much just leave it like that. Anything else you want to say?
No. Like I said, I just hope they're okay wherever they are. I mean, I think if they were truly gone, we would have known by now.
Yeah, I just feel because you know Giselle is stupid for whatever he did to these kids if he did something. But if he was a conspiracy theorist and all types of stuff like that, it's no telling what this man knows, and what he could have accumulated in his mind to accomplish whatever he wanted to do, if that's the case. So you can't really sit here and say he's not smart enough to get away from the police for only 7 months, because on that side, that's not really a long time. It is a long time for people like us because we emotionally involved in it. But when it comes to the legal side, it takes time, especially when it's kids just missing with no evidence. So that's why they're walking free. It's not because he's not.
No, and that's the thing. It's like if he had done something to them, they would have found. And I'm not saying he didn't do anything.
That's not true though, because he could have done something
That's
way
not
before he got to
necessarily true
custody.
because like I said, you could learn how to dispose of a body. I'm pretty sure on YouTube. I'm not saying it's on there, but you can research stuff and you could do stuff, and all it takes is for the bodies to be missing. And then, especially if he had enough time to expose the evidence, and like you said, you think it happened before the 21st.
Yes.
So that means apparently he had some type of time frame. Now the amount of time we don't know, but
no. So he spoke with. So the kids did a Zoom call around Thanksgiving time. I can't remember who found that one out, but it was local. It was somebody.
Wait, you said some. Wait, because I don't think you said the kids.
You're jumping around with stuff. Like it doesn't seem like you have any like solid like what you're saying. I'm no disrespect whatsoever to you, but it just seems like you're just kind of like reaching a little bit.
No, I'm answering the questions because he
know,
said
but
that
like I've
don't know the time
chats and stuff, and it just seems like you're saying the same stuff, and I respect your opinion and everything, but it just, I think it seems like you keep pushing that, you keep pushing that the Bio family has them and all this and that, and nobody knows. That's why we're still talking about the boys.
No. I'm saying right now about the Thanksgiving thing because he said there's no timeline. So
yeah, but that has never been brung up. The last time the kid's been seen is still unknown, as far as I know, right?
It's unknown to us. Now Walker did slip up in his interview with David, and he said that the other kids confirmed that they saw them on the 19th. David was made to take down that video because it actually went on the news, and he was made to take down that video after I talked to Bayan. Bayan called Chief Walker, and asked him, and then the video was taken down immediately and changed.
Yeah, I haven't heard nothing about that. As far as I know, the last time the boys been, there's no time frame on it. But the whole point that I was saying is, if if you felt they was gone before the 21st, that man could have did whatever, and we don't know what he's capable of. So it still boils down to, if anything else happened to them boys, it would have been on footage. We all agreed to that. So, like, I'm still just trying to go back to understanding your opinion, but I kind of feel, well, I do feel what Infamous is saying, because it seems like you just still trying to push it upon the Bio family that they got the kids, but then you say you believe the cameras. So if anything would have happened, then it would have been on camera.
No, I don't believe it happened on the 21st.
So why would Trezell and Jackie and them lie and say it happened on the 21st?
Because if they report the kids missing, okay, so if they report the kids missing, they quit getting paid. So if, say, they took the kids for a visit and something happened and the kids weren't brought back, if they report the kids missing, they no longer get paid.
So your kids come up missing, but you don't report them because of the money.
Not my kids, but he doesn't.
Not your kids. I'm just saying, basically, you saying that's what they did.
Well, if they just adopted them for the money, then yeah. I mean, why would they care?
Oh, I don't know. That's crazy. That doesn't make no sense, but I don't see that. I don't see why they would do that. If it's for money or not, the kids came up missing and report the kids. So at the end of the day, it's still all bad on their behalf too. But
no, I don't think. I think they did anything right in any of this. I don't think they should have had those kids.
So they would have just said, well, yeah, I don't know. That's not making no type of sense to me. But we're just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna just end the conversation on that, because I do respect the Bio family. You feel me? And I don't want,
Oh no, I get that.
Talking about them all day. I just wanted your opinion. Your opinion is your opinion, and I told you how I felt about my opinion, and everybody said how they felt about your opinion. Anything else you want to say, Infamous?
No. Oh, I didn't know she was still up there. There she is.
All right, Jamie. I'm gonna let you go, and thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
I just put if anybody's gonna go on the panel, they need to show their face so you can avoid what happened last night.
Oh yeah, I already let that be known.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you. I probably got it late. Don't stand on that. Okay.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah, and I'm not a quiet person, but when I get quiet, that's when they say that's when you worry, because they say if you don't have anything, you know what I mean. I didn't have anything to put in that conversation really.
Yeah, it's all good though. It's her opinion, man.
Yeah, and I respect that, but that's why I stayed quiet, because I wasn't feeling it.
We all entitled to our opinion. It's still crazy to me. It doesn't quite make sense, because I still go off the camera.
That's why I was just messaging you in the private chat.
It's all the work that the Bio family has put in, from what I've seen.
And then just I'm just gonna leave it alone. We're not gonna go negative. We're gonna have a good screen here.
No, that was that's a story of the boys. It needs to be heard, So I don't think that was negative. I think that was, I just don't want this stuff about the Bio family, just I don't know. I know it's people
throwing salt on the wound. It's like throwing salt on the wound. I feel,
Yeah. So it's all respect, man.
But anyway, so let's carry on and keep a good energy going.
But anyways, as you guys can see, man, this is a lot of stuff that goes on in this case, but we trying to keep it positive and Same time, just figure out where these boys are at. And anything you got? You want to say, Infamous?
No, I'm just here for support. You know what I mean? I'm here in support of the boys, and I just, I'm here in support of you. And you got the picture of the mic, right?
Oh yeah,
The mic
yeah. I
that
got a picture of Mike.
you
I'm gonna
want, you
run
want
through.
it, you want it, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because it's a dope mic. I just don't have the connection for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's
because I'm a,
brand new. It's never been used. It's brand new. So
I'm gonna need 2 mics eventually. I'm gonna buy one off of Steve, and
I'm
then
gonna send you one of my those ones that you can clip to your thing too. I'm gonna send you one of those too. Because you just plug it into your phone. So if you want to do it with your phone or if you're going live, and then you still have the good audio. So I have like 6 of them. So I'll send you one of those too.
all right, cool. I want to give a shout out to everybody that's tuned in. I'm gonna just run through these comments a little bit. If anybody got something to say, drop it in the comment section so I can read it. Just try to keep it on a positive note. You can speak your opinion, but just keep it respectful, please. But y'all, I want to repeat this again. You already know. This is I rock with the Bio family, so I don't want nobody to get the misconception of that. Just my feelings, my opinion, which we all entitled to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So anyway,
Honest post is, oh, what was you gonna say? I was about to read some comments.
no, go ahead. Do your thing. Do your thing.
Ani64 says they had plenty of time to prepare for everything and stay off the radar and plan SHIT. Yeah, I do agree with that. Because we all pretty much know, the kids wasn't there, so they did have time to plan out whatever the hell they had planned to do with these kids. I still feel they did something to these kids. I don't care.
Yeah, most definitely. Because they wouldn't be missing in action right now if they didn't have a guilty, if they didn't feel like they had a guilty conscience or dirty hands,
Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. Now what they did to the kids, I do not know, but they know their whereabouts. They ain't got it. For sure, to me, that's how I feel. Let me see.
I put somebody vote. Yeah, check your private chat because I don't want to put it all out there. That's why I was texting you in the private chat. You know what I mean? Because I'm not trying to put any crazy, chaotic vibes out there. So, so if you want to just
was at 8:04. Oh, I'm kind of late in the comments. Oh yeah, but she had said why Bio family keep bring. Well, she had brung them up. I asked her. I did ask her. Where was her state of mind right now regarding the boys?
Yeah, she's been in some other chats before, and I think they've filtered her out a little bit because it doesn't make she talks very well, she articulates very well, but it just seems like she doesn't get anywhere to a solid point, you know what I mean, like to the end of whatever she's trying to imply. It just seems like she's kind of bouncing, you know what I mean? It's this, it could be that, it could be, and I think it causes more confusion is what I feel.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, that's what everybody was doing in the beginning, which
and we've already discussed a lot of that stuff, you know what I mean? And we've come to certain conclusions that, or not conclusions, but pretty much come to a head with some of the stuff. So if there's no reason to reiterate things and cause any more confusion than what we're already trying to figure out,
Yeah, I understand you on that. I was just reading through these comments. But yeah, I wanted her just to talk about the what you call it, that message that she had sent. Then, as y'all know, it extended. But these lies is getting crazy, y'all. But Infamous, what do you think about the Garcia dude?
That's that private eye, right?
Yeah, the one that came to Cal City
Well,
and left.
he came in and he left pretty quick. You know what I mean? Like it was. I don't even think he really had too much. I mean, we knew about him. I mean, but he wasn't there that long to really have that much. I don't know. You know. And then with the sheep's thing, it's like somebody had just basically, or they had killed some sheep out there. I know what she's talking about. They killed some sheep out there, and they left the carcasses out there. And somebody had buried one. I think no thanks found one at one point, and I think he might have been with her. It might have been her that he was with on that live feed. I think because he was with a female, but I don't remember who it was. It might have been her. But if somebody actually buried the sheep, to make it look like if there was, you know what I mean, if it was something like if it was a body, you know what I mean. So they did come out and they looked at it, but they concluded that it was just a sheep, the dead sheep. So somebody, butchered a sheep, killed the sheep. I don't know if they tortured the sheep, but that's what happened.
And that was said that was in Tehachapi, right? She dropped out, y'all. Hold on real quick, you guys. I'm gonna take like a little 2-minute break real quick. All right, so I'm back. Infamous, what happened? You still in there? What's up, Love My Freedom? If that is Love My Freedom, I can't see the rent, so I don't know. I guess that was some reaching or reality type stuff right there, huh? That was funny. Infamous saying reaching. Oh, it's Ryan Dean's birthday today. Happy birthday to Ryan Dean. What you guys got going on in the comment section? I'm gonna pretty much wrap it up. We're gonna end that on the boys for right now. I think that was enough information for today. Anybody else want to hop on up? I'm gonna drop the link. We could just talk about whatever right now. I'm gonna give it to probably like 8:30, 11 more minutes. Nah, this is not gonna be a 7-hour stream. I'm still trying to catch up on things from the last 3 days. All right, I got you, Carol. And then as far as the schedule for the lives, let me see. What's the day? Thursday. Tomorrow's gonna be Culture Friday. I'm probably gonna go a little bit earlier. I don't know. No, I'm gonna keep it at. No, I'm gonna probably go earlier tomorrow. Callie Com says, thank you, Rayshawn, for keeping this positive and sorry about last night. Felt bad for you and your life. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, you guys know I try to keep it as positive as possible. It is a live feed, so things could possibly go, any type of way. But, we're going to get it together, y'all. We're going to get it together. Well, yeah, once again, happy birthday to Ryan Dean. And honestly, if I would have knew if it was her birthday, I probably wouldn't even let, that situation get that deep into the conversation. That's why I kind of just ended it out, man, out of respect. No, that's the last thing she probably wanted to hear on her birthday. So, that stuff. And Gail, you good. You don't have to feel horrible. It wasn't your fault. I think everybody felt, I think we all had the same feeling about yesterday. But, we getting our views up and the channel's growing. So this comes with the beginning stages. Everything is going to get better and tightened up, more professional, more better. Then also, y'all go make sure y'all check out the website for the boys. If you haven't yet, go sign the birthday card for Sincere. Check out the information that they have on there also. Ani, you could always delete this stream if you feel a certain way, bro. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm gonna figure it out, man. I'll probably just put it on private. And we got 29 people in the chat. Thank you to people that's tuned in. Anybody want to come up? We got about 7 minutes left, y'all. I want to thank everybody again, too, that tuned in. Those in the comment section. How'd it go in the comment section today, y'all? I didn't see no BS, I don't think. Yeah, drop them Where Are the Boys hashtags with the blue hearts. Shirley. You can sign the boys card right there at the website, wherearetheboys.com. No BS, just adults talking. That's what's up. That's good. Thank you, Tracy P. I appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Keisha all day? Thank you for the blue hearts, y'all. Keisha got that merch coming up to the shirts for the boys and the face mask. Let me see. I think I still got her Cash App on here. Hey, Keisha, drop your information in the comment section if you want for people to contact you for the shirts and the masks. Welcome back, Infamous. What's going on? Oh, show your face.
Oh, somebody else. Hello.
Hey, Infamous, show your face again. My bad. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, I just wanted to say that, everything worked out really good, better today than it was yesterday. Yesterday I went down and filed for a continuance, and he put it online on it's called casenet.com. And well, I guess the judge involved in the case is saying that, he called social services and questioned them about me, and he knows I'm not guilty of what she's accused me of. And he says that he's going to file perjury charges against her when we go back to court.
That's good, Gail.
So once that happens, I'm going to go out for a steak dinner, and I'm going to buy a big bag of weed and get stoned.
Good. I'm glad that you're in better spirits today, Gail.
I just want to say today is a better day.
A lot of people must have prayed for you last night.
Yep. God has a way of working things out, but I just wanted to say it's all better.
You probably just needed a little support.
Together and put restraining orders against the PK.
Right, exactly. That's what we need to start a petition on that bad boy. But anyway, I'm glad that you're in better spirits, Gail.
Stop him in his tracks. But I'm going to get off of here, but I just want to say today's a better day.
Amen to that.
Good, I'm glad. See, you just needed a little push with some support.
Yeah.
Yep. You guys have a good one. I'm going to get off.
Peace and blessings.
You too, Gail.
Bye.
Yeah, that's good to hear right there. Shout out.
Yeah, it is.
And them prayers, dude.
She looks like she looks happier today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start another channel. It's gonna be called Awareness with Audrey. So
okay.
I was working on my little because I write poems and stuff. Like I'm a writer. Well, so I wrote whatever I have on here right here. I wrote it and I'm gonna put it on my I wrote my little I had a little writer's block my writer's block went away today, so I was writing all day today. But anyway.
Hey, what's going on, Danny? How you doing? Let me cut my camera off. It was probably because of the internet been tripping out here, guys. So sorry about that. That's why I have my camera off the whole time, because of the internet. You there, Infamous?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm trying to fix my audio too.
Yeah, it's probably over here on my side.
Yeah, but I have to, because I took my headphones out, so I have to switch over my mic, like from the from the headset to the speaker. And then I was just making sure, because when you have the volume of my media and my regular phone volume, it sounds like it's echoey too. So I had to turn that down.
Hey, what's up, little man? How y'all doing? It was breaking up. I couldn't hear what he said.
These kids drive me crazy. That's my dog too. So that's my 7-year-old Noble and my 3-year-old Santino. They're crazy, dude. They're like little party animals. That's crazy. This pandemic turned my kids into little party animals.
Hey, look, guys. One thing that will help spread awareness for these boys, if everybody could print a flyer and post something around your city. Right now, it's 26 people in here. If we was all do that, that's more awareness for these boys across y'all cities or wherever you're at. That's just something I just thought of real quick. Yeah, I challenge everybody to do. And he says, I had a great day yesterday. Well, just have to shut some down. Yeah.
Ray Sean, I wanted to see if I could use your diss song. Can I use your diss song on my little thing that I'm publishing on the trolling video that I'm making?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yep, just drop the link in the description.
Yeah, I sure will. All right. Yeah, I was like, because I sent you an email, I think.
You can use
it's specifically for that individual, so so I was like, I can get better. Let me ask him if I can use that. So it's gonna be good. So and I'll drop your link in there. Make sure I've been working on it all day today. So like I got some funny shit on there, dude. Some funny shit. You haven't seen his little comedy skits that he does? He has some funny like they're the one where he's talking about something is better to have Siri than have so and so. I'm not gonna say it's a name we shall not speak of, but it says he's no good at it. But anyway, it's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious because it's just so goofy. Like it's just like I don't know. I think his friend is a lot funnier than he is, but I don't know. It's just he's not good. But it's funny. I'm gonna put it on there because I don't think anybody's seen it before. It's like 2 comedy skits they're like quick little comedy clips that he does with his friend or whatever, but he's not very funny. That's why it's funny.
You had sent me that before.
The comedy skit? Not the one that I made. The one that I made that I sent you, the one where it shows where he's in his little underwear dancing. That's the one I made. There's one that he actually made with his friend. Like they're like, you got to see it. It's hilarious because and he has like long hair. He has really long hair, and he's like, he looks scraggly, and he's skinny as hell. He's real skinny, but it's just funny, just because it's so dry. Like you know what I mean? It's not funny, but it's funny. You know what I mean? That's why it's funny. I can't explain it, but I'll make it. You guys will see it. I'll let you guys know when I drop it because I think I'm gonna drop it tonight. So it'll show tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, just let me know. Oh shoot. We went 3 minutes past. Yeah, I'm about to wrap it up, you guys. I'm getting tired. Lay my butt down.
Do it down before it gets crazy. Yeah. Take this downtime,
Yeah.
Take it and run with it because you're not going to get many more of them, Ray Sean. So we got to figure out how we're going to send that mic to you too. Okay. But I'll get a hold of you off of here.
Yeah. I mean, if you could just
go to PayPal. I have PayPal, and then I think you could pay me on the Facebook, the Facebook pay because that's hooked into my PayPal. I'm not sure. I'll have to check it. I think so. I have you know what I mean? You could pay through the Facebook or whatever. And it's hooked into my PayPal. But I have a Cash App, but I kept losing the card, so then I kind of gave up. But I think it's linked into my PayPal too, so I'll check that out too.
Oh yeah, and just let me know so I can send you the fees. I gotta
Okay.
give me a PayPal. Actually, I think I'm gonna do that pretty soon.
The PayPal is so much more it's more you know what I mean, trustworthy. Like it's I've been using my PayPal I got all my taxes, all the stimulus stuff out through my PayPal and everything. It's just more trustworthy, you know what I mean? Because they're very strict on making sure that you know that there's not no scams and all that crap going on, and you got receipts and all that good stuff, you know. So nobody can get over on you. But anyway, all right. Well, go ahead. I don't want to drive. I want to keep you going. I want to let you go while you have downtime.
All right, for sure. Thank you for coming
Okay.
on up.
Yeah, most definitely.
Appreciate it. Much
Take care.
love, peace and blessings.
Have
All
a
right, you
good night.
too. Have a good night.
Bye.
What's up, everybody in the comment section tonight? Thank you for tuning in. Tracy P, Jennifer Nobles. Yeah, we just about to get off, but thank you for still tuning in. Trying not to make this no 5-7 hour live, because you know we will do it. Who else is in here? Day one, Shane. Then Fern, what's going on, Fern? Good night. Cisco, hey. GQ boy, Mr. Cal. Shay Works by Faith. Shirley. Keisha, Day Rosie. Sophie. I'm Victorious. Callie Khan. Carol. Infamous Truth Teller. Love My Freedom. I think that's pretty much it. Stephanie Quinn. Once again, happy birthday to Ryan Dean also, y'all. Oh, Keisha Day. She still got candy bars for sale, y'all. So don't forget to grab them candy bars. All right, y'all. Peace and blessings. I'm out of here. We're the boys.